Hello Steelers, and welcome to this quick box opening and review of the Dystopian Wars Murmansk Battlefleet set from Warcradle Studio. This was very kindly sent to me by the guys over at On the Tabletop and Wayland Games. And it's set for release in a few days from now, actually on the 30th of April. You can get pre-orders in at the moment. It's retailing for about £80–85 I think at Wayland Games. If you do look around, you may be able to find it cheaper, but that's where I looked at it, and that's where I've been sent it from. So, as you can see, it's still actually in its polythene, because I was sent this actually last week, but I was away, so I've only just been able to pick it up from the post office. But I thought, like I said, I'd give you a first view of it, as I also get a view of it as well. So this is the box itself. As you can see, we'll have a close-up look. I'll move it a bit closer so we can have a look, but just to give you a quick look, you've got a bag set there as well. Gives you an idea of the kind of things that we're expecting to see in this. It's quite some weight as well, to be honest, as well. Let's have a quick look at what it says. This box contains a mobile stronghold, frontline cruiser, 2 support cruisers, 2 Stoletov Erakan plans, I don't know what they are, 8 Rurik class frigates, and 4 SRS tokens as well. So, and it says it's for use with the Commonwealth. As I say, I've got absolutely no idea what is in this. I'm going to open it up blind, and we'll just take a look, and we shall see what there is to actually see in there. So this is the front with the box artwork on it. It's obviously some kind of floating, I don't know, naval yard or something, I guess. That's what I guess is. And there's the back, just to give you a look at the back of the box as well. And a few different alternative unit options in there, a couple of bits and pieces. It looks like quite the collection, shall we say. So let's get straight into this. So as I say, I'm not literally opening this with you right now. Consider this a box opening and a first look. Let's just pull that cellophane off, and then there we go. Similar to the other Dystopian Wars review I did recently, it looks like it's a really nicely packaged. So we've got a slide off cover obviously there, and then we also have a nice black box which obviously contains our toys, the thing that we're interested in. So this would be a really nice storage box. Okay, right, well, first to first, we have a read this first book manual. As I say, this is the first time I've seen this myself. Got some instructions here. So unlike the other one, the other set that I did recently, it looks like this is a lot of instructions in here actually. So this is a good introduction there to the game and to the world. Some instructions on putting these things together. It looks like there's not a huge amount of pieces for them, to be fair. They look pretty simple. I think they'll be easy to put together for anybody with any level of skill. So just working our way through this. Lots of different kind of cruisers by the looks of it, heavy cruisers there. Let's look all the way through this, shall we? What we got here is Stoletov Erakan plan. I'm not sure what that is. It says something to support squadrons, so I'm assuming that's some kind of aircraft. And then it looks like we have rules as well for the various bits and pieces in here. You can see, oh, look at this, there's actually quite a lot in this, isn't there? It's pretty in-depth by the looks of things, the lore in this particular game in Dystopian Wars. So all the stats and things you need for each of the different kinds of vehicles that are actually included in this set by the looks of things. So everything you need. Let's just keep working our way through, and we'll see what we get as we get towards the end of this, and then we'll have a look at the toys in more detail. We've also got, looks like, some extra special rules here as well on various bits and pieces. I don't know how much of the Dystopian Wars rules these react to, or if these are the difference to the actual rule book itself or whatever, but we've got plenty of rules, so I'm assuming that's just like, you know, just your additions for the things that are in this set. And then also a quick reference to the back. That's quite nice. It's a very nicely produced book, that. Nice paper, good illustrations by the looks of it, and yeah, nice start. Looks like that's obviously some kind of different version of one of the things we find in here. Okay, so we've got a ton of sprues. We've got something wrapped up here in bubble wrap, and then it looks like a load of bases as well. So let's just have a look at these sprues first of all, shall we? Then we'll unveil the other things. So let's quickly looking at them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues. Are these similar? These top two are. And we've got something different here. And there's other different ones here by the looks of things, and also there as well. So these three are the same. We've got a different one there. What I do like actually about this is the fact that these sprues sit very nicely together. These little, what would you call them, interlocking parts here at the top. Just make sure that these sprues don't fly about everywhere. Alright, so let's have a quick look at what we've got. So these are various bits and pieces, all numbered, which is good to see. Looks like some kind of aircraft carrier. These are obviously aircraft. I think these must be used with these black bases. They look about the right size, don't they? Let's just have a quick look and see if these will fit. So yeah, looks like they mount on there. So that will look quite nice actually on the table. They're quite nice bases, aren't they? And there's that other aircraft we just mentioned. These look like the cruisers from the instructions. So again, a lot of detail on these actually. They're really nice, sharp detail, similar to the other set that I had as well, that I reviewed as well. So they're rather nice. And then we said these are they different or are they the same? No, they look the same actually, I think, aren't they? So we got one. Yeah, they're the same sprues. 2, 3, 4 sprues are the same. I've just got them wrong way around. And then 2 sprues are different as well. So 6 sprues, 4 the same, 2 different, with bits and pieces on them. And you've got the various different vehicles. So if that's something of interest for you, let's just have a look, see what's in here as well. This, I'm assuming, is the base that you can see on the cover here. And this thingamajig, like a floating, I don't know, what do you call them, shipyard, floating shipyard. So let's have a quick look in here and see what we've got. So all nicely wrapped in bubble wrap, which is good to see. And here we are. There's the main piece there, and other bits and pieces. So there's a couple of lugs. So that looks like, I think that's resin cast by the looks of it. That's quite a nice piece actually. There's a lot of detail on that. I don't know if you can see if it's in focus or not, but that's there's a lot of lovely detail on that. That would paint up really nice actually, very easily as well, I would have thought. You could probably just paint it in all different kinds of rust colours really and just get a really nice effect on that. And then we have here as well some other bits and pieces. These all seem to be resin cast, so these seem to be there's slightly different weight to them compared to the plastic. Well, looks of things. Okay, so that's something that fits on there by the looks of it. And then we have this, I guess, sits over the top. It does say there are different variants of this particular thing, so let's have a quick look at those. Oh yeah, there you go. There you see you can fit this on if that's what you want to do. So I've just got a little bit that goes on top of there, other bits and pieces. Let's have a look in the rules themselves. There's a slightly different one there with cranes and things in it. I think these are probably all included in these other sets here. Let's just have a look. I do apologise for my cough. I am still recovering a little bit from being ill the other week. So yeah, here's some more. This is I'm fairly certain that is resin cast. Is it the fine resin cast stuff? So yeah, there's the cradles, or the cranes should I say, stamped with War Cradle Studios. Other bits and pieces, so you either have a full round piece for this, or it looks like a couple of extra little bits sticking out the side there to release ships, and a couple of guns and things like that. And those kinds. So again, absolutely packed with detail on all of those. If this is the kind of thing for you, then I'm fairly certain you'll be very happy with it for Commonwealth forces, for the game of Dystopian Wars. It's not a game I've I played or I've really known about until recently, but I am quite impressed with these models. There's a lot of detail, and there's also a lot of thought gone into them by the looks of things. Bits and pieces like this. Okay, as I say, that's it's actually an Anastasia mobile stronghold. So that's what that is. Or does it have a different name? Oh, it has a Murmansk mobile stronghold as well. So it's either if it has a full thing, then it's an Anastasia. If it doesn't have this and only has the opening, it looks like it's a Murmansk version. And then, as I say, we also have the 6 sprues as well. So you actually get a huge amount of stuff in here for your hard-earned dollars. This probably would be a pretty good starter set, I think, for anybody who's wanting to play the game. There's a lot of things in there. I don't know how many points this would be if this is the case for this, or you know, how much you would need extra than this to basically play the game. I would have thought you could probably start playing a game with a set of these quite easily, couldn't you? Really, it seems like such a large amount of stuff in there that having to add any extras or anything would be a bit much straight away. It's a good starter set. And it is sold as a Battlefleet set, so I'm assuming, you know, Battlefleet kind of, that's it in total. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I think if there's not much more I can say about this at this point. If you've enjoyed this review, have a look at my other Dystopian Wars review that I did recently, and this is something I'll put links to the website for Wayland Games for buying this down below, and go and get yourself a copy of this. And as I say, we're released in a few days from when I'm making this video, so now is the time to get your pre-orders in as quickly as you can. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, leave me a comment, say hello, give it a share, and I will see you in the next Storm of Steel video.